Hello passionate cooks out there. Today I am going to share a recipe which adults also like, but it's more favorite of the kids. And today I am going to make the delicious quesadillas, and I am going to show you how to make from scratch, but I'll tell you some secrets. So for making quesadillas from scratch, I am using kidney beans here, a small bowl of kidney beans which are soaked 4 hours. And I already have my soaked and boiled beans in here. And for seasoning, I have here one small green chili, and I have whole onion, but I'm going to use just half of this onion because I have just one small bowl of kidney beans. And I have half bell pepper. You call it in different names, capsicum, bell pepper, or sometimes you call it shimla mirch. And I'm going to use half tomato and 3 cloves of garlic, as you can see. So all this stuff I already cut it though. I already cut everything out. So I have garlic chopped tomatoes, chopped onion, and chopped capsicum in here. I have boiled beans. And for beans, I am telling you, you don't have to be specific about the beans. Any kind of beans you can use for quesadillas. Even if you have like a leftover rajma in there, just evaporate the gravy from that and you can even use that also. So for seasoning the beans, I have here already, I told you, I have one small green chili cut. I have half teaspoon of cumin seeds, half teaspoon of cumin powder, and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of chili powder, and quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, and salt according to your taste. And meanwhile, we are going to start making our beans ready for the quesadillas. Let's start seasoning our beans for quesadilla. So for seasoning, I have heated 1 tablespoon mustard oil. You can use any oil. And I am going to put green chilies in there, and then cumin seeds, and chopped onion. I'm going to fry it until it's transparent. You don't have to brown this, just transparent. Now after 2 minutes, my onion started turning transparent. Now I'm going to put chopped garlic and chopped capsicum. After 1 minute, I will start. So I am just cooking all these ingredients to let just their raw smell go away. I'm going to put turmeric powder, cumin powder, coriander powder, chili powder. Give it a stir. Now the spices are cooked. I'm going to put my chopped tomatoes in here. Will cook until it leaves the oil. As you can see, now this masala is cooked, it's leaving the oil. I'm going to put my boiled beans in here. Just the beans, I'm not going to put the water because for quesadilla you don't need water for this. beans in that water. So still when you are doing this a little bit, you can see the water is there. So we have to evaporate this water. So there will be like exact consistency to put in the quesadilla. And I'm going to put the salt. Salt is according to taste. You can put according to taste. And now I'm going to leave it for some time to cook like this for 2 or 3 minutes. So they will be more tender and all the spices will go inside the beans and giving it a nice taste. So we'll leave this here. So now our beans are getting ready for like 3-4 minutes. You have to cook them in a slow flame, and in the meanwhile we are going to get ready the dough for tortillas, which we are going to use for making quesadillas. For the tortillas dough, I have taken 1 cup flour. When I say cup, I just want to mention I use the measuring cup for this. And you can take 1 bowl or whatever measure container you are going to use it. So for this 1 cup flour, I am putting half teaspoon of salt and 1.5 tablespoon of refined oil. And for making dough, I am going to use the warm, I will say little more than warm water for this, because this is gonna make the tortillas really soft. Now my tortilla dough is kneaded, and I'm going to let it rest for 10 minutes, and I'm going to cover it with a moist cloth. After 10 minutes we'll start making tortillas for quesadillas. Now our beans are ready, and I'm going to turn off the gas. So now our dough for tortilla is ready, and I have taken 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So in 1 cup you can make 4 tortillas. We equally divide, and now we are going to roll this tortilla. I have some dry all-purpose flour. If you want, you can just use the store-bought tortillas for quesadilla. But since this all lockdown is going on, everybody is giving preference to make everything at home from scratch. That's why I am showing you. And you have to roll it really thin, and that's how it's gonna come really nice. Okay, so when I was rolling the tortillas, in the meanwhile I just warm up the griddle, and it's nice and hot. If you have an electric griddle, you can use that also. Since everybody doesn't have, so I am showing it on just the stove. So the heat should be medium, and I'm going to cook this tortilla each side about 1 minute, and then we'll start making quesadilla. So I flipped the tortilla and I'll cook other side for 1 minute, and then it's ready. And now you can see tortilla is ready, and now I already have this pan heated, and I'm going to put this in here. It's nice and hot. So these are the beans we cooked, and I already have some leftover rice. What we are going to do is, I have this dressing, I have salsa which I am going to use for quesadilla, and I have Mexican blend of cheese. You can use any cheese, whatever cheese you like or your kids like, you can use that cheese. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to put a little bit of cheese. Then I'm going to put some rice. And the rice, I always, when I cook rice, I put a pinch of salt in it. So this rice has a little salt in it. These in here, even I'll spread them evenly. This. I'm going to put salsa. Sometimes I make salsa at home, and in a different video I'm going to share the recipe how I make the salsa at home. I'm going to put this dressing. This is like salad dressing. You can make at home. You can just bought from the store. And then I'm going to put cheese in here. If you like a lot of cheese, you can load this quesadilla with cheese.
Yes.
Then we'll cook this on both the sides, and then our quesadilla will be ready. Now you can flip it. You can see this is nice and toasted side. The same way I'm going to cook it on the other side, and then quesadilla is ready to eat. And now this quesadilla is ready. And just use the pizza cutter to cut in half. I'm really hungry because I love quesadillas. They are really hot. I'll just wait to try them. But really, the fresh capsicum and everything, the smell, and they are really tasty. I'll try. I don't want to get my throat burned. Really yummy, and I can taste the cumin powder and everything, and I would say try these quesadillas, make for your kids. They're really gonna love it. And it's not necessary that you can prepare the beans like fresh. If you have a leftover rajma at home, you can just evaporate the gravy and use that one, and this is the best solution for the leftover rice. So I would say try this recipe and comment how you like the recipe, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and the best thing is don't forget to get inspired, because the cooking is all about passion, and when you have a passion, you will always find inspiration around you. See you on next video.